Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Daddy Furious. It's good to be back, and it's good to have the infographic videos back because it's been a while since I've done these, but these are really fun to do. Like, I get to be creative and stuff and make fancy wallpapers, fancy designs and stuff like that. So yeah, today we're going to talk about the best 3 infantry marches in the game as of April 2025. So these marches are literally meta, the best of the best in the game, and we're going to start with 1 march, then move on to 2 marches, and then at the end 3 infantry marches. We can't go to 4 or 5 because in that case they will not be the best anymore, they will be mid or at best decent. And just a fun fact, infantry right now, it is the best troop type to play on the open field in the game. Like, legit, nothing comes close to it because we just got a new commander. His name is 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎, Nike, barbecue, whatever, and he does 5 target AoE smite damage just like 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎. 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 also does 5 target AoE, but 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎's damage is more than 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎. So for example, if you want to do damage comparison, William Wallace is single target commander, right? He does 2400 smite damage factor, and 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 does 2400 smite damage factor, but he does it in AoE form to 5 targets. It is insane. With that being said, let's begin the video with the single best infantry march in the game if you plan to run only 1 infantry march just like me. So here it is. It is none other than 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 with 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎. 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝒆 primary because he has the smite talentry, and smite talentry is much better than attack talentry that 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 has. So 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝒆 primary, 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝒆 secondary, both of these guys combined, they deal 10 target smite AoE damage. Like, oh my god, bro, just bend me over already and clap my butt cheeks until I can't walk. What the fuck did I just say? Now, since these guys deal smite damage, then obviously we're gonna need a formation that benefits a smite best, and that is none other than the newest pencil formation, which boosts smite damage. And it's super OP, especially because of its inscription, which are much better compared to the arch formation inscriptions. So yeah, about the skills, obviously 𝒟𝒹𝒆 has to be maxed because you get more benefits from him being maxed. And about 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝒆, he doesn't necessarily need to be maxed because some of his conditions are kind of pointless for the open field. But if you care about Sunset Canyon and all of that, then yeah, obviously go and max him. But if you're a new player to the game and you need to work on other commanders, then you can save some gold heads and get your 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝒆 to 5-5-1-5, and that should be enough. But if you're an old player, if you have a lot of gold heads, then obviously go ahead and max him and enjoy his full potential. Right, now moving to 2 infantry pairs. The first pair is going to stay the same, 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝒆 with 𝒟𝒹𝒆, and the second pair, it is none other than Ragnar Prime primary, and CP Prime secondary. And this march, in contrast to 𝒟𝒹𝒆, does complete opposite of smite damage, which is skill damage. So it's like a totally different damage. And for this march, you're gonna need the wedge formation, which obviously I'm guessing you have already because wedge has been here like since a long time, and then it came arch, and then delta, and then like all the other rest. Yeah, so Ragnar Prime primary, Scipio Prime secondary, and we're gonna use the wedge formation. So far we have 1 pencil formation and 1 wedge formation. That is our 2 infantry pairs. Also for this march, you can switch the primary with secondary, so you can use CP Prime as primary and Ragnar Prime as secondary if you care about more tankiness and more march speed, which Scipio gets from his support tree. So yeah, that's that. And now moving to 3 infantry pairings, which is gonna look a little bit different than the previous setup. So the first march is going to be 𝒟𝒹𝒆 with Philip. So now a leadership commander is involved, and now we have Philip as a secondary commander to 𝒟𝒹𝒆. Philip is a great commander, he's leadership, and he goes literally with any commander in the game. He gives archers health stat, he gives infantry defense stat, and he gives cavalry attack stat. Honestly, he's a must-have for any player, and he will be in the meta for a long time. So march number 1, it is �𝒹𝒆 with Philip. March number 2, it is going to be the classic 𝒟𝒹𝒆 with Alex, and that march can get you a lot of kill points because it's literally motherfucker.
Literally. Ya Allah.
Literally.
Literally me. Now, but literally, it is a KP farm, that march, right? So, 𝒟𝒹𝒆 with Alex, that is our second pair, and our third pair remains the same, the skill damaging pair, which was Ragnar primary, Scipio secondary, and that is our 3 meta infantry pairs as of April 2025. Nothing else can top that, nothing else can beat that. These guys are literally the shit right now, okay? They're the best of the best on the open field. So, we have benched William Wallace and we have benched Guan Yu. The reason for Wallace is because he does single target, and single target sucks. AoE always gets you more kills. And about Guan Yu, his damage is just too low and his silence doesn't really matter anymore on the field. You might say, Daddy Furious, but Alexander the Great also does single damage, so how is William Wallace bad and Alex is good? That is because Wallace doesn't have instant proc damage like Alex does, and that's why Alex is much better than Wallace, especially when he's paired with Liu Che. Alright, I feel like our video is concluded. 3 infantry pairs, 2 pencil formations, 1 wedge, and I'm gonna give these guys the nickname the Kings of the Open Field, because they earned it. As a Cav main, this should be a compliment for infantry mains, okay? That means you guys are OP right now. So there we go. You're welcome. Okay, bye.